Welcome back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M44, the Tier 6 American SPG. It's on the east spawn of Sand River Encounter and it's under the command of Running Hawk. Battle started. Well, the M44, probably the most popular Arty in the game for most Arty players. And that's because it has a 155mm howitzer capable of 550 alpha. And it's got a very wide arc of fire, which means it can hit a lot of targets very accurately and do a lot of damage to them. And well, Running Hawk is dialing in on a Scorpion. It's the tier 8 version. That's the German one without the markings. 74 hit points off him. Now reload time, well, it can vary. It depends on if you're using premium consumables, and Running Hawk is. He's using Coca-Cola in this instance. And well, he's just trying to sort out a target, and he's found one, an SU-100M1. And the shell lands on him, but doesn't actually penetrate. You can see the shell landed on the hard armor at the front of the vehicle. It just stunned him. Okay, he's trying to look for the next target. Ah, found one. It's a Panther 88. It's the Panther with the 88mm gun, the premium version. Not very good actually though. And go for a Tiger 131. That's a premium heavy tank. Rounds out and it lands in front of him for 97 hit points. Okay, we've got another heavy tank on the enemy team. T-29's in the riverbed, but he's not loaded yet. Okay, he's dialing in on that Tiger Porsche. Rounds out. Okay, well, that looks like that was a hit because there was no explosion. Reload time's about 16 seconds with the Coca-Cola. If you get an enhanced rammer, you can take it all the way down to about 15.2 seconds or 15.1 seconds, which is very, very quick. He's not changing position because at the moment he doesn't have to. I don't think the enemy Arty are actually doing any counter battery, and they've got a pair of M44s as well. Going for the Tiger Porsche again, and direct hit this time. 178 hit points, one critical hit. Aiming for that SU-152 is just fired. Only a few seconds away from firing ourselves. It's a fairly long flight time for the shell though. He fires the round in and direct hit. Although the 152 did go unspotted just before the shell landed, so we don't know how much damage it did. Tiger Porsche just killed one of our tanks. Killed a Cromwell. We're going for him. Rounds out. Direct hit. Oh no, just missed. But the shell that came in directly afterwards did hit the target, and I think that was from one of our teammates. SU-152, again, he's badly damaged. We're loaded. Line up the shell ahead of his path, and oh, he's killed before our shell arrives, but it would have hit the target, would have done a lot of damage. Now that Tiger Porsche is now one shot, but we're still a few seconds from loading. He'll recover his tracks before we fire, I think. Oh no, he hasn't, but he gets hit anyway, and that's now made him a one shot for sure. And he's gone. He must have been set fire to by that last shot from KV2. Okay, well, we've lost sight of all the targets at the moment, and Running Hawk's decided to relocate, and that's probably a wise decision. So there's no targets to fire at the moment. He might as well find a new firing position so he can get shots on those enemy tanks that are in the riverbed. There's a Black Prince, a T-29 and Scorpion G, and the best place to actually get shots on them would actually be from the south end of the map. So he's moved to a bush nearer to the south end. And now he's got shots on that SU-100M1 again. The one he hit at the start of the battle. Who's just killed our KV2. Oh, he's got a half a reticule now. That means that hill is in the way. It was obstructing the field of fire. Whenever you see the reticule partially disappear, that's because something is obstructing. If it disappears and the dot disappears in the center, then you can't fire because you've obviously got the shell blocked. He fires around in at that Black Prince and gets another hit. He's got up to 698 hit points of actual damage recorded, but obviously he has done a lot more damage because there were quite a few blind shots that he managed to land. The enemy's trying to put somebody in the cap, a KV2. Okay, Running Hawk's putting up a line. He's aiming on the KV2. Looking ahead where he is. Fires around in. Gets a hit. Unfortunately, we lose the Yak Panther that was in the cap to a Scorpion G. We're actually 3 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. And the KV2's gone down, so that's only 2 tanks down. Most of our tanks appear to be near our spawn point, but there is an enemy tank nearby. And that's why our other M44 has relocated. Going for the Black Prince. Rounds out. Direct hit. 200 hit points. He's killed. So we get the stun assist. There's our Scorpion G trying to put rounds into the T29. He's behind that rock face, but there's a Tiger P there stopping him. There's the LHM TV. And there's the SU-100 M1. Now, it'd be nice if we could put a round into him. He's sitting up there on high, shooting at our guys who are defending. The LHM TV has now just got ram killed by the Scorpion. Scorpion's moving into a defensive position to stop the SU-100 M1. I'm just guessing where he is at the moment though, because we can't see the enemy. Scores are now even, although our side only has one Arty because the other Arty got wiped out. And well, we spotted a Scorpion. That's the one that we fired at very early on in the game. Rounds out and no, stunned him. Right, well the enemy's got 3 tank destroyers left in this game. And the Scorpion G and the SU-100 M1. And the only difference between the 2 Scorpions is that one has the paint job on the outside and the other one doesn't. They've also got a pair of M44s, and only one of those has actually managed to get any kills. So probably the other one isn't as skilled as the first one. Running Hawk doesn't have any kills at the moment, but he does have a fair amount of damage on the enemy. Now our team, we do have 2 Scorpion Gs, a Tiger Porsche and that T20. We fired a blind round in last position that the SU-100 held. Oh, and he was near there. And he's just been taken out by the Scorpion G, and that's good. That puts us at an advantage. Oh, and now we've just lost our Scorpion G to their M44. Somebody's pinging the map saying that somebody is in grid square C9. Not sure who that might be. I doubt that would be the Arty. I think that's more than likely going to be one of their tank destroyers. Okay, Running Hawk's changing position again. I think he recognises as well that basically he's in a bit of a risky position, because if the enemy Scorpion has actually bypassed the cap and has come down the south edge of the map, he would be the first person to spot him and of course get hit by him. Scorpion G's going up to have a look in C9, see if anybody's up there. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, and yes, that Scorpion did do what I suggested. He's actually gone along the south edge of the map and he just killed our Tiger Porsche. So Running Hawk's moving north as quickly as he can, trying to support the T20. And looks like he's going to try and fire from the dip. I wouldn't actually do that myself, because although the dip is very good for concealing yourself, those high walls actually do obscure your field of fire. And considering that Scorpion was found in the south, he's not going to see the Scorpion until he actually appears at that corner. And then it'll be almost too late for him to do anything except shotgun the enemy. And of course, what if that Scorpion goes to one of the ridge lines or behind one of the bushes above the spawn area? And he's thinking about that now. Yep, I think you are better off moving and changing position. This is an encounter game, so you don't have to defend this area. You can actually move away from this area. I hope he hasn't left it too late, because if that Scorpion comes up behind him or spots him as he leaves this area, it could be very, very unfortunate. Well, our Scorpion G's moving in to try and find their Arty. Yes, he's found one of them, and he's found the other. Okay, we're going for this M44. Not sure if this is the one that's got kills. Rounds out on him. Oh, one just missed him. But we managed to get the... Oh, we killed the Arty who doesn't have the good score. I remember that one because it said old fart. And the other one, which is the good one, which has actually got the good score, there he is. And he tried to shotgun the Scorpion G, and he did shotgun him. But he didn't kill him, and so the enemy is now down to just 2. Both Scorpions... One is Scorpion G, one's an ordinary, and one of them's in the cap. Now we don't know where in the cap they are, but the T20's moving in. Our Scorpion G is probably now on his way. It'd be a good idea actually if he went up onto the heights overlooking the cap around about F1. If he goes up there, he'll have good sight on the enemy once the T20 finds him. And trees going down in the cap, so we know where he is. Rounds going in, and we've reset the cap. They've got both tanks in the cap now, but we've reset it. And we can see destruction going on, so we know where one of them is. There's the Scorpion that's left the cap. Dialing in. And a direct hit for 259. And we lost our T20, unfortunately. But that Scorpion is now badly damaged. He's heading behind the mosque. We can splash him here. Direct hit wipes him out. Beautiful shot. And there's the last remaining enemy. Just waiting a few seconds for the last kill. He's nearly full health, 91%. It's going to take at least 2 shots to kill him, I'd say. Line him up for one. Round out. And it splashes him for 236. Now, if the Scorpion on our team can actually put a round into him, and I think he was tracked. Yes, he did put a round in. The enemy's left the cap area, but we can see trees being knocked down, buildings being knocked down. We need to hold on to the rounds now until we can actually see the target. Scorpion G's closing in on his position. We just need to get sight of him so that we can put a round near him, and then the Scorpion G can finish him off. He's just using the cover. We just can't see that Scorpion. Where is he? I'm wondering if he's coming this way. Maybe he's been persuaded the best thing he can do, is to come this way and try and get rid of us before getting rid of the other Scorpion. Not sure this is a smart move, but oh my god, there he is! Line him up! What a kill! Shotgun kill! Worth it just for that last shot. Right in your face. Take that. Game over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stat. It's a first class tanker for Running Hawk in the M44. He picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14 in that one. And he got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 10 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And also a Confederate medal as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And his win rate for that game was 6,315, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at the team score and we'll see what he got else. Well, he didn't get the highest damage. That went to the Scorpion G on the enemy team. In fact, I think it's the one that he shotgunned right at the end. We can tell that because if it is Nesh, yes, it is that one. Yes, it's the guy that he killed at the end. That was the one who actually got the high caliber. 3,005 hit points went to Nesh in the Scorpion G, but Running Hawk killed him. And Running Hawk picked up 2,602 hit points of damage in that game, but he was a little way behind the other Scorpion G on our team, who picked up a Pascucci's for killing both the enemy Arty. He got 2,648 hit points out of that one, so 46 hit points difference between the two. When it came to kills, though, it was shared between the Scorpion Gs on our team and the Scorpion G on the enemy team. All got 3 kills apiece, but Running Hawk got 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got top on that one. 1,100 base experience points. And the next highest scorer was the Scorpion G with 10,040. And after that, it was the Centurion 5-1 who managed to get 887. Running Hawk fired 22 rounds in that game. He got 10 direct hits, 0 penetration, but 17 splash. Damage of 2,602 hit points, of which 2,461 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the difference was that very close range shot, and he was damn lucky to survive that shot from the Scorpion G at the end. But, oh, he made that return shot count. He received 1 hit, that was from that Scorpion G. It was a non-penetration because the Scorpion G hit the tracks, of all things. If he hit the main body of the vehicle, Running Hawk wouldn't have been alive. He would have been taken out with just that 1 shot because it's 490 alpha. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 2, and that's his 7 difference, or he only needed 6 difference to get the Confederate, but he got 7. And he also did stun assistance of 277 hit points off 16 stuns, and got 21 defense points when he hit enemy tanks in the cap. On a premium count, he earned 46,317 credits. He got 50,000 for the Veni Vidi Vici, so his total came to 96,317. And after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 85,187 credits from the game. He got 4 bonds for getting the Gore's medal and the Confederate. And he also picked up 1,650 XP times 2 for the first victory. Took away 3,300 experience points altogether. What an exciting round. What a way to end the battle as well. Shotgunning the last enemy in the face after your teammate chased him out of the cap. Well, that was a good game. So if you enjoyed that replay, and if you did, please give it a like. Do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button. We have tank replays. We have Arty replays, and we're probably the best place to come if you want to learn anything about Arty, because you're going to see some of the best plays in the game, and we normally explain exactly what they're doing and why they're doing it, so you can actually get an understanding of how to play your Arty. Thanks for watching.